right, here we go. Welcome everybody. My name is Andrew Meads. Today we're going to be running an experiment called the PowerWashing Switcharoo. So the plan for today is I'm going to sit at my desktop. I'm going to play 5 minutes of PowerWashing Simulator. Once that 5 minutes is up, then I'm going to head outside and do 5 minutes of real life, real-time live power washing out on my driveway. I've got a dirty truck and trailer. I've got some snow I want to cut and melt away, and we'll have some fun outside. And then after 5 minutes out there, I'm going to head right back inside, play 5 more minutes of Power Washing Simulator, and then 5 minutes back outside, and we're just going to switcheroo back and forth and have some fun. I think that's pretty much it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, let's start by playing Power Washing Simulator. You can see on my head here, I've got the GoPro strapped. Explain a little bit about my setup here. Above me, I've got some previous power washing footage. So there I'm taking off some graffiti from a retaining wall. And what I'm going to do now is just start my 5-minute timer. So there we go. I should have a 5-minute timer going. It is not updating, so we're just going to pop in and fix that real quick here. 5-minute timer. Pop and pop. There we go. 4 minutes, 44 seconds left. Okay, so I'm going to play some Power Washing Simulator. And then once that 5-minute timer is up, I'm going to turn on my GoPro and we're going to head outside and you guys can see some live power washing. Well, my GoPro just turned off, ironically. I'll turn it back on before we go, but it's just saving battery for us. Okay, so in Power Washing Simulator, I am on this level. Was very, almost looked like smoke damage or something like that on this level. I'm almost done it. And I'm in career mode here, and I want to finish this level. It's been way too long on here. So we are going to power wash the rest of this, hopefully finish the level here in the next 4 minutes. And then I can start a new level, which would be a lot of fun as well. Now, playing Power Washing Simulator is a question I often get. People ask me, have you played Power Washing Simulator? And I have. I played it a little bit. I did a video, actually a YouTube video, where I kind of compared it to what it was like in real life, like cleaning a fence or cleaning concrete and all sorts of different things I've done in real life, and kind of gave an idea of what it's like in the game Power Washing Simulator, and had some connections so you could understand the difference. The game is kind of mixed feelings for myself because I kind of have this intuition of how things should go when I'm power washing or when I'm cleaning, and the realism in the game is a little it's a little off, but we are going to, sorry, I grabbed something over there. Okay, the realism in the game is a little off, and it's things like this where it's like cleaning all these little sections in between the stones. Like to me, visually, if you're gonna do a job, it's all how it looks visually, right? If you had a customer on this game where you talk to the customer, you bring them out to their backyard and they look around and they're happy for the job, and then you get paid. That's kind of how it works in real life. In the game here, we've got all these little microscopic areas of dirt that that you still have to clean, and I'm guessing there's things about this game. I want to learn, get more into the game to see what kind of, what sort of tools and equipment are in here that I haven't had access to yet. Things that might make your life easier. And things like, I know there's detergents and stuff you can use. Like if I was going to clean some stones in real life, I'd probably use something called an acidic detergent, and it would help break down a lot of all the contaminants and stuff on the surface, or all the staining, depending on what it is. It's always to use the right products for what it is you're trying to clean up. We've got 1 minute and 57 seconds until I head outside and do some real life power washing. And I want to keep going. If I can finish this, oh, there's so much white. It's all between the stones. I know I need to buy some, I need to buy some, I'll do that after. The next 5-minute interval will do that. I have to buy some stone cleaner, I think, to make this easier. But let's see, what's something else I can clean in the next minute and 26 seconds. Here we go, this little edge here along this brick. Now, the instant gratification in this game, I would say, is realistic, sort of. The dirt just all magically disappears. But that feeling of things going from dirty to clean right in front of your eyes, that is something I can relate to. Ready, and ding, there we go. I do get asked that a lot, and it does make the job enjoyable and satisfying when you feel like you're just, it's that instant gratification that you get with the trade itself. It is one of the things I do enjoy about it. And hello anybody watching along, if you're just jumping in here, my name's Andrew Meads. Today we're doing a power washing switcheroo. So I'm going to be power washing in the game PowerWashing Simulator here, and then I'm going to be heading outside and power wash in real life. So in 23 seconds here, let's see if I can finish off something underneath here. Come on. Okay, I'll have to keep piecing away at this. This pond structure here is going to take a little bit, but in the next 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, we're going to switch. So what I'm going to do is get my GoPro started on my head here. You can hear it beep and turn on. Where are we at? There we go. And we are going to set it up live here. Okay, we're setting that up, and we're gonna head outside and we're gonna do 5 minutes of real power washing after playing PowerWashing Simulator for 5 minutes. And we're gonna go live there, and we're gonna flip over. So welcome to the live power washing Andrew Cam, and I am gonna start my 5-minute timer here in a minute. I'm gonna get outside first, but we are good to go. Let's power wash in real life now. So you can see I've got my safety glasses here. We always have our safety equipment on. And, oh, I forgot to do one thing. Bear with me. I got to reset the timer on my desktop here. So we have an appropriate timer. Ready? Boop. So now we got 5 minutes of power washing up on there. Let's do it. I'm gonna start my timer here as well. Okay. So we're gonna power wash my truck. Start with that. I have got a big power washer set up in this trailer here, big 8 gallon a minute hot power washer, and it's up and running. I've cut my flow down to about 3 gallons a minute. And I've got heat, and we're just going to give my truck a rinse. Normally I'd use maybe a 2-step acid wash or something to get it really clean, but we're just above freezing today. And yeah, we're just gonna flip-flop and see what we can do here. So this is the real deal. Compared to power washing in the game, this is real life power washing. And one of the things I will show you right off the bat is your dirt. So the truck's not the dirtiest, but if I power wash dirt here, right, the dirt goes up and over. And if it was really messy, it would be, it can make a mess on an area you've already cleaned before. And the way that you wash, depending on what you're doing, it's not always top down. It really depends. There's some situations, and actually doing a 2-step acid wash on a vehicle is one of them, where you would want to go bottom up. Because if I put product on this truck, I want it to sit there, and then I want to hit it with pressure while it's still on there. And if I start at the top, I'll rinse all the product down from the bottom. So that's one of the situations where you want to go bottom up. Oh, look how dirty it is in there. Ready. I've got my bendy twisty gun, so I can do this. You ready for this? Flip it over and bend it. So I can get right up in there as needed. Okay. Ah, we got a nice dirty bumper here. Beautiful. Now my truck was sprayed this winter, so I got oil sprayed on it to help prevent rust or any more rust from forming on it. So you will see spots like this. This is the oil from my undercoating spray, right? If I touch it, it comes off. I don't actually want to remove that yet. It looks ugly right now. I don't want to remove it because I still want that protection. Once winter's over and once the roads are clear and all the salt is done, I can put on a product to break down this and take it off. But for now, we're just going to give it a rinse. I know it looks ugly, but it is doing a job protecting it. Try and get, limit the rust on the vehicle. So we're just going to do a little rinse. I can take some of it off, right? But see how the water is beating up? It's still on the surface there. It's still gonna do its job protecting it because there is a thin layer. See where I rubbed it? It's much shinier than the dull area there. But I can get where there's been a significant buildup and it's attracted road contaminants, I can get that off. We are back. We are gonna reset our timer here. There we go. We're gonna play some PowerWashing Simulator again, and in 5 minutes we're gonna head back outside. Reconnecting, we'll stop that for now. Okay, so that was me outside powerwashing on my driveway, and let's power wash now with this little car in PowerWashing Simulator here. No, just kidding. Where's the rest of the dirt for this level here? So it's all this stuff here. So if you're just joining me, my name's Andrew Meads. Running an experiment. We're doing a power washing switcheroo today, where I am power washing in PowerWashing Simulator for 5 minutes, and then I'm gonna head outside and power wash in real life. So we will. We're gonna keep flip-flopping back and forth for the next. What time is it? For the next 40 minutes or so, and have some fun. You know what I need to do is buy some. I need to buy some product, and I can never remember where that is. I want to shop. Here we go. I want some stone cleaner. Where is my stone cleaner? Out of stock. Out of stock. What? Didn't even know that was a thing. I guess that could be realistic in its own sense, but I guess we're just brute forcing it off with water. Why not? Yeah, see, like, to my eye, these are invisible, but it's all these little microscopic pieces. I don't love that. I don't like that at all. Here. I am excited to finish this level because I'm in career mode right now. I know there is like a free play mode, but free play mode you can only play the levels you've unlocked, I believe. If anyone out there has played PowerWashing Simulator before, let me know. We're playing PowerWashing Simulator and we're playing PowerWashing in real life here. All these stones. We got 2 minutes and 35 seconds left before I head back outside. Yes! There we go. What is missing on here? These two little tiny microscopic pieces there. Oh, it's all this edge underneath. There we go. Okay. That's done. See any more dirt there. See any more dirt there. There, okay. Guys, I'm getting excited. I'm almost done this level. Oh, no, that's not what I want. There we go. Okay, what haven't I cleaned yet here? Like, if I took a customer out and we walked around this place, they would be very happy, I think. Oh, this door. Okay, door is done. Okay, what about the back here? Back, I'm just smashing the tab button to see all this hidden dirt. What's left? everyone's played Power Washing Simulator before, and they know, I think that I saw there was a list of things that need to be cleaned. 4 stars. $4. $420. Okay. I don't know what is missing. Okay, not loving this. Ah, look at that. Sneaky pull. That magic button to rotate the nozzle sideways. Okay, 55 seconds. 55 seconds. We're going to head back outside and power wash in real life, where the dirt doesn't magically disappear, and you don't have a magical tab button to show you everywhere you need to hit. You just have your 2 eyes. Okay, I'm lost here. I don't know what I'm missing, and I don't know if there's a way to figure out what I'm at. 99% clean. Oh, okay. What is missing? Come on. It's gonna be some weird. Oh, I see a little bit there. Just be a shadow. All right. Well, that's it for this interval. It is time to head outside and start power washing in real life here. Okay, so we're gonna get the live stream set up on my GoPro again. And we are gonna head outside. Once that's set up here. Oh, why did you not want to work? Come on, GoPro. Go, GoPro in use. What? No. No. One more time. I don't love this interface here. I need to get this as a dedicated setup here. But how are we doing? Has anybody out there ever played Power Washing Simulator or power washed in real life before? Today we're doing a power washing switcheroo, where I'm going to power wash in Power Washing Simulator for 5 minutes, and then I'm going to head outside and power wash in real life for 5 minutes. We are gonna close that and we're gonna try that again here. We're just waiting on my GoPro live stream. So what I do is I have my GoPro and we set it up. There we go. That's a bit better. Just connecting to my network. We're gonna head outside now and power wash my truck. And we're finished 2 sides of my truck. We're gonna power wash a little bit of my driveway, and we're gonna power wash, I think, some snow. We got a lot of snow outside still where I am. I'm gonna use the power washer to cut chunks of the snow out. Can't connect to the GoPro. Okay, let's just turn this off. Nothing like a little reset to restart it. Turn it on again here. Do it from the phone. All right. Come on. And while we are waiting, above me, you can see some previous power washing footage. So if you look up there, I am cleaning a deck. So with that, while we're waiting for this to boot up here, with that deck, I applied a product. I believe that day was percarbonate. So sodium percarbonate to break down those gray fibers of the deck. And then I use the power washer with appropriate pressure, maybe like 800 psi, 1000 psi around there or so, to coax those gray fibers out, and then you can see it restores the wood. So, let's try this again. Now that everything's been reset, the GoPro might not like it flip-flopped back and forth here. So power washing that deck above me, right, compared to power washing a fence in Power Washing Simulator there. One thing that you'll notice, so in real life, I'm staying a consistent distance from the boards, right? And in Power Washing Simulator, you want to try and emulate that. But if you get too close, right, see how close I am with this tip right here? That would be damaging the wood in real life. So you can't do that, because when it dries, your customer is going to be like, hey, what the heck did you do to my deck? And you're going to go, I'm sorry, I have to buy a whole bunch of new deck boards and repair my damage. Okay, I think we are ready here. Let's get this timer started, and we're going to go power washing outside. Something went wrong! Okay. This is why we test. And if anybody knows, there's got to be a way while I'm waiting for this to reboot again. Come on. Overview, details. Messages. Why? Trying to figure out what I missed. I'm at 99% cleaned in PowerWashing Simulator. Okay, now we're good again. All right, time to go clean outside in real life, where it's a lot easier for me to do it personally. But we're gonna switch. Flip this back over here and try and figure out what is going on. In the meantime, let me just play some Power Washing Simulator while we're waiting here, because I have 99% completion that I want to fix here. Come on, there we go. I should move you over here for a second here. Oh, okay, so here. 99%. Birdhouse. Oh, okay, so there. Now I can see what I have missed. Birdhouse, doghouse door, doghouse roof, fence posts. Oh, there's a bunch of them. Swing sofa. And water bowl. Okay, let's get out of here. Let's start with the birdhouse here. Whee! Birdhouse. It's an annoying underneath thing. No. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, there's that. Birdhouse is done. Swing sofa here. In between the cushions, really? Underneath. Okay, I get underneath. But is that it? Swing sofa cushions, 2 out of 3. Come on. Oh, this is so annoying. Where in the cushions? Oh, come on. Water bowl, 39%. Okay, water bowl. Oh, doghouse. There we go. There's gonna be a water bowl there. Okay, almost there. I can taste it. We're so close. Fence post, 6 out of 8. And doghouse door and roof. Okay. Oh my goodness. Door. There's the roof. Okay, fence post, 6 out of 8. Where? Which fence post here? Back here? No. Nope. Fence posts. bring the customer out at any time, and they would be happy and would get paid, no problem. Oh my goodness, are you serious? One. There's another one there. Two. Okay. Oh my, we did it! Yes! Okay. Thank you. How do I get out of here now? Escape. Oh, I did like this part. This was well done. The time lapse of it doing like this would be cool. Actually, I've done a lot of time lapses of my own jobs, but this would be cool to do in real, or have one like that in real life. Okay, so we are going to. There we go. How do I go back to career mode? Clean the bungalow. Okay, I'm gonna load this, and we're gonna try and clean the playground and clean the dirt bike. Cool. All right, we are gonna try and get my GoPro to work again here, because I want to go outside and clean in real life. And let's see here. GoPro live stream, and let's go in the bungalow. Or no, which one? Yeah, let's do bungalow. Okay. And obviously my mouse does not want to click that. Okie dokie. Just click on start job. I can click here, but I can't click start job. Maybe it's because I have this windowed. Oh gosh. All right. Well, we're having lots of fun technical issues here. If I could just get the GoPro working, I could head outside and do that, but I haven't touched any settings, and it just doesn't want to work. So that's why we try and troubleshoot. Shop. No. Career. Let's go. Continue. Bungalow. Start. Why can I not start the job? Is there a reason why? Maybe, okay, dirt bike. Oh, man. All right. Bonus jobs. Oh, wait a minute. Do I need to message someone or something? Like, buy some stuff? Okay, well, we're having trouble all over the place here. Okay, let's see if this crashes again, or if we are okay. Okay, I would love to say that we're okay. Please show up. There we go. All right, enough power washing simulator. Let's go and power wash outside for 5 minutes in real life. Let's do it. Here we go. Got that going. There we go. Now I'm excited. We're outside power washing in real life. Let's do this here. Let's get my my 5-minute timer going. Okay. I am much better at power washing in real life than I am at power washing in a simulation. Woo! Okay, we have 3 gallons a minute of hot water coming out here from my big power washer in there. We are power washing my truck off. Just giving it a little clean. Normally I would do something called a 2-step acid wash, where I apply an acid and then I neutralize it with a base, and that gets it super shiny and clean, takes off any road contaminants. You can do it brushlessly if you time it properly, but right now we're just using my bendy twisty gun, and we're just giving everything a light rinse off, more or less. We're not going to be taking off any oil or any dust buildup. You need products, so you need to physically brush it to do that. We're just out here giving my truck just a little rinse. It's gonna go back on the roads and get mighty dirty again anyways, so I'm not too worried. And then we're gonna cut up some snow, because why not? Just gonna do the front. This is real life power washing. If you're just joining me, I'm attempting to do a power washing switcheroo, where every 5 minutes I switch from power washing in real life to playing Power Washing Simulator. And there we go. Let's cut up some snow. Okay, so when you have hot water coming out, right, we can cut chunks of snow off here. What would be, yeah, let's finish off this one here. So by just using the power washer, I can melt through the snow and cut through it. So it was well below freezing last night, and all of this snow, it's pretty hard. Kind of softening up there, but it was super hard this morning. It would have been really tough to shovel it. So we are just going to use the power washer and cut out chunks of it. This is what I did for a few weeks when I was cutting ice dams. But basically, you just melt your way through it, and you get the snow in the shape that you want, or you break it loose if it is ice, right? And then you can have a nice chunk of snow that you just, oh my goodness, you break off. Apparently it's all soft now, so that doesn't even matter. All right, but we will, let's cut something fun out though. Here, we'll go over here where it was not in the sun as long here, but let's cut a shape out of the snow. Come on, hose. This is also what's not in Power Washing Simulator, or any hoses. So you don't have to do this in the game, but you have to do it in real life. Okay. Be a fun shape. I'm just gonna make just a couple blocks out of here. Why not? It is satisfying melting the snow. It is satisfying when it's nice and sunny out and not frigid and super cold. But because we got hot water coming out, we can make it whatever shape we want. And if I was a sculptor, I could probably do a lot more. But here, let's just cut this block out. You can see it, there we go. Just kind of fell on its own here. So now we have a nice block of snow. That maybe we'll make like a, what are they called? On the castles, the parapets or whatever, where the archers would shoot out of. How are we for time? We are 6 seconds. Okay, let's see, let's switch back to Power Washing Simulation. We'll leave that there. We'll come back and play some more in 5 minutes. Now let's see if my connection stayed. It did. Okay. Woohoo! All right. So back. Hello, everybody. Put the 5-minute timer on again. We're gonna play some Power Washing Simulator, and then we'll head out in 5 minutes and go back out and power wash in real life. So if you're just joining, my name is Andrew Meads. I am a power washing professional. I'm doing a power washing switcheroo today, where 5 minutes I'll play Power Washing Simulator, and then 5 minutes I head outside and power wash for real life. We'll just keep flip-flopping back and forth. Right now I'm gonna start a new job on Power Washing Simulator, if I can do it. Why why won't it let me choose the next level? Career. Maybe challenge mode. Let's try this. I can't click the start button for whatever reason. That is really annoying. We are going to continue career. I bet you it's because of how I have this set up. I'm going to drag this over to a new window here. Such a weird problem to have. I can only click on 60%. You know what? I'm going to close it for a second here. We're going to close it for a second there. We're going to open it up again on Steam. Here we go. And hopefully that helps. If you're just joining me above, I have some previous power washing footage. So there I am cleaning a wooden bench. Same thing for that bench. I applied a bit of product to kill the organic matter and soften up the wood fibers and then pressure washed it out. So we are going to get my thing refreshed again here. Okay, share. Okay, continue. Clean the bungalow. Start job. There we go. We fixed it. We have 2 minutes and 59 seconds until I head outside and start power washing for real life, but we are now on a new level. Okay, so the first thing I ever do on my power washing jobs is get an idea of what it is we're cleaning up. At this point, I would have had a chat with the customer and asked them what they have noticed. Pretty obvious what is wrong with this property, but it's figuring out exactly what the staining is, right? I tell people I'm an applied chemist. I put the right products on to do the cleaning. The power washers just help clean everything or speed up the rinsing process. This again looks like smoke damage. There looks like some organic matter. There's some weird stains, like don't really know exactly what they might be. Maybe some dirt. Kind of looks like mildew. Not sure what those white blobs would be, unless they're like white lichen or something like that. We're just getting a lay of the land now as a first step, going around, and yeah, this is quite the filthy house. And in real life, substrate matters. So if I'm trying to clean off of a window, or a stucco siding, or asphalt shingle roof, or some wooden components, or the bricks on the bottom of the house, these things matter, right? So you have to know if you're using products, what products you can use, what are safe for all the different substrates, and what works on whatever type of staining you're trying to clean up. But let's just start using the power washer here, and we're just gonna go. I'm glad you're here. Calvin's such a good boy. He's a volcano. These messages that pop up are just so random. I don't maybe there's a story behind it that I wasn't paying attention to, but that is some very shiny brick. It looks like metal, but it's brick. Anyways, just the sheen from it is not something I've seen before. And we're going to change my tip here because this is annoyingly narrow. Probably use a green tip normally. And side to side, and magically the dirt disappears. It doesn't melt underneath. We got 49 seconds until we head back outside again. I might as well just make a little chunk of this done, and we'll continue with it in 10 minutes. After 5 minutes of power washing outside in real life. Just systematically, side to side. And I guess maybe the difference too with this is we get carpal tunnel on my mouse hand. Versus, I'm holding the button. I forgot you can do auto. Okay. Versus having sore shoulder and knees for power washing in real life. 10 seconds. Here we go. Let's just finish this last little bit. Come on. Ready? Okay. You know what time it is? It's time to do the real deal here. So we are going to hit my 5 minute. Actually, we're going to switch over here. Make sure my stream is still going. There we go. We hit my 5 minute timer. Let's go power wash in real life. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. That was 5 minutes of power washing in PowerWashing Simulator. And now 5 minutes of power. Oh, I forgot my phone. I'm just gonna guesstimate. I feel like going back upstairs. 5 minutes of power washing in real life. Let's continue cutting some snow, because why not? So I've got hot water here, and we are using that hot water to melt the snow for no reason other than fun. And we are gonna make a castle parapet. So those up and down sections like you see in a castle, we're just gonna cut a block of snow and drop it over to the next block. And then after this, maybe I'll go and clean some of the dirt on my driveway, because that's probably, they're both satisfying, I would say. Cutting through the snow. Okay, there we go. Kind of broke it, but it's all right here. One part, two part. Nothing that you couldn't do with a shovel. All right. Okay, let's go do the driveway a little bit. So my driveway is just a bit dirty from all of the sand from the cars, but we're gonna just push some of this dirt. Now, whenever you're pushing dirt, you want flow, so you want as much water coming out. 3 gallons a minute, it's not bad, but my machine can do 8 gallons a minute, which would really speed things up. So what I could do, I'll give you an example actually. So here we go, this is what pushing 3 gallons a minute of hot water looks like, right? And yeah, it works, but as soon as you start to build up a lot of debris, it starts to take longer and longer. So I'm going to show you a trick here. We're going to put my valve down here. We're going to, actually we'll leave this gun just right there. We're going to grab another gun. So this is a different power washing gun. This is called a dual lance. High pressure tip, low pressure tip. We got an 8 gallon a minute tip on here with a 15-degree fan, but you're just gonna watch a lot more water come out and we can work faster. Are you ready? Here we go. So with more water, we can push the dirt a lot quicker. I'm still only at about 1,000 PSI, so it's not pressure, it's strictly the flow, the amount of water coming out and hitting the surface. Right? So to get the stairs, I go in the corner, I kind of stand back, I bounce the dirt out first, and then I go behind it and I push it away. You go attack it at it, dirt will come back and you'll undo some of your hard work. And the benefit of having a dual lance is by turning this knob, right, I can now rinse. So if I'm somewhere where I don't want to blast it with a lot of pressure, right, I just put it in rinse mode and then I switch it back to a more powerful pressure. So you can see I'm starting to build up the dirt in front of me here. You just hover and spend enough time to get it out of the pores of the driveway. And this would be one way to clean a driveway. It is not how I would do it personally. I would use something called a surface head, which I've got back in the trailer there. But just take your time side to side, and you'll end up with a much cleaner surface. So compare this to the dirt here, where we can write, let's do a smiley face here. Ready? So big smiley face, one eye, two eye, smile. Yeah, that's gonna look terrible. All right, what else can we clean up? Next time I do this, I'm gonna have more stuff out on the driveway to do it, but let's just push debris for another minute or so and then we'll head back inside. So look at all my wood chips here. Ready, boom. Clean those off the edge. Clean down in here. Push in the dirt. At only 1,000 PSI, I can do this one-handed, no problem, even though it is 8 gallons a minute. But if I crank my pressure up to 3,500 PSI, you need both hands and you gotta lean into it. So we have maybe another minute or so before I head back inside and we power wash in a simulation. But this is all an experiment to see if we can compare what it's like to power wash in real life versus Power Washing Simulator and having a fun switcheroo. So see how I start at the top and work my way down because all the water flows this way on my garage or my driveway. You got to know that. Power Washing Simulator, the dirt magically disappears. In real life, the dirt stays there and you got to have a plan for it. Because otherwise, look, so say I clean my trailer, pretend that's nice and clean, and then I blast the dirt from here up on the trailer. Well, then I got to clean it all off again. So, you know what? Let's put it on full pressure here quickly before we go. One second. Oh yeah, okay. Sorry, it's probably pretty loud. But now we have 3,500 PSI at 8 gallons a minute. Now we're talking here, you ready? Here we go. So now if I blast, woo! Oh, I still can't get the dirt up. Oh well. Okay, so now we're talking a little bit different. We can go a lot faster now. Because we got a lot more pressure and water coming out. But let's go upstairs and we will continue with some dirt when we get back out here. So we're doing a power washing switcheroo. We were just outside for 5 minutes and now we're gonna play Power Washing Simulator. All right, switching time. Pop, reset. There we go, it's 2:32. Back to Power Washing Simulator. Okay, so that was out on the driveway and now we're back in the game. Might as well keep going on this house. We're gonna go top down. We're cleaning off. If this was actual smoke damage, you need a product. You're not going to break this bond on the surface with just water alone. There's a product I use on masonry called smoke melt. So if you have a fireplace and you have smoke above it and you want to clean that up, you put a product like smoke melt on. If you're inside, you could give it a brush, but it does need some pressure or some mechanical action to help break that last bit of the bond. And it works well, but in Power Washing Simulator here we just get to enjoy that dirty to clean satisfaction. There's just some parts of the window that don't want to come off as clean as easily, and I think that's where the different pressure comes into play here, which is I don't love that mechanic, if I'm honest with you. I mean, things like lichen do take more pressure to get off of the surface, but trying to teach people to increase their pressure to get more of a clean is a very slippery slope, because my top tip for somebody, if you own a power washer and it came with one of those red tips, I'll show you right here. If your power washer came with a red tip here, Andrew recommends you throw that in the garbage. And in, you know what, in 3 minutes and 15 seconds, I will show you exactly why you should throw your red tip out. Because we'll just do a live demo, why not? We got the real thing outside. So I'll put a red tip on and we'll find something in my house I'm willing to sacrifice. And I'll show you exactly why you throw the red tip out. It's too powerful and you will damage the surface. And a lot of surfaces you don't know you've done damage until it's dry. Wet, it looks great, and then it dries, and then you realize, oh no, I've etched the whole thing. So, I think this level is less annoying than the last one, but like, so Power Washing Simulator 2 is coming out apparently. I would love a tool called a surface head to do something like the flat work here, I could put it on and just use the surface head and go side to side. That would be awesome, because that's how you do it in real life. And cleaning a gun side to side, even like what I was doing on the driveway out there. Small surface areas, okay, that's fine. It'll just take a little bit longer, not a big deal. When a huge customer asks you to come and clean their 60,000 square foot roof, you are not going to be doing it with a gun side to side. That is not how it's done professionally. You use a tool like a surface head, and it gets everything cleaned evenly because it's got a couple nozzles on a bar that spin really quickly, and it is the tool for flat surfaces. It's a lot easier on your body as well. So what do we got here? We got this nice shiny front. Look at those windows. Wow. Wow. I should miss a little bit in this corner here. There we go. Okay, let's just keep going. Try and clean this front here. In a minute and 26, everybody, I'm going to be switching to power washing in real life outside. Right now, you've got me playing PowerWashing Simulator, and you've got some footage above me of where I was cleaning some benches. That's just some previous power washing footage I have for your enjoyment while also watching me play PowerWashing Simulator at the same time. Why not double up? But then we're going to switch to the GoPro, and we're going to go power wash out on my driveway outside. My machine is running and waiting for us. We got 53 seconds. We're gonna go and do that. I see they'll like it on there. And I'm gonna show you guys the red tip in real life and why you would not hit your downspouts with it, because it will damage them and you will regret it. But in the game, apparently the red tip's amazing. Look at this. It gets all that persistent dirt there. One piece. 18 seconds. Let's do this. Just gonna clean one more section here. Ready? Let's get this window done. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Oh, we're rushing. 2, 1. Okay, that is it. It is time to power wash in real life here. Okay? We are gonna flip to my GoPro feed here. How is it? We're still got it. Okay, here we go. 5 minutes, power washing, real life. Let's do it. Safety glasses on, safety first. We're walking through my house to where my power washer is set up outside. Got about another 10 minutes, just a bit less. So we'll do one more interval out here and then we'll wrap it up. But this is real life power washing here. Red tip. I'll show you guys why we don't use a red tip in real life. Oh my goodness. Okay, so this is an 8 gallon a minute red tip. And we're gonna put it on here. Oh, my poor driveway. What can I destroy? Maybe we'll just destroy some snow so you get an idea of the power behind it. And 8 gallon a minute red tip is ridiculous. Here. So this is the red tip. You ready for this? I gotta lean forward because there's so much pressure coming out of that. All right, let's clean this snowbank. You ready? Oh yeah, look at this. Oh, it's beautiful. I don't know if you can hear it, but it might be a little too powerful. And even, you know what? I'll do it on my stones. Sacrifice some stones here. Okay, so we have a nice, whatever, retaining wall stone and my paint here too. I gotta do a new paint job anyways. Red tip. This is why we don't use the red tip, ladies and gentlemen. Ready? Yeah, I definitely ate into the stone there, and then we're gonna write something on here. Okay, so red tip. No! No. Red tip, no. When you think red tip, you think no. A little bit of a difference from Power Washing Simulator. Okay, go back to my 15-degree 8.5 orifice fan tip. If you don't know what an orifice is, you should probably learn, especially if you have a power washer. Controls, it's the size of the hole. The orifice is the size of the hole. So is it a big hole or is it a little dinky tiny hole? It matters because your pump wants to put out a certain amount of water. Be a little present there. All right. So compare that to a same orifice. This is just a 15-degree fan, right? I mean, snow's not the greatest substrate. You can still damage stuff with the 15-degree fan. Your pressure must be appropriate for the surface that you're cleaning. Let's try cutting out snow with this. Much higher flow rate. Woo. There, that's a little bit quicker. Making parapets. There we go. Let's do another one. Well, look at that there. Let's do one more. Whatever, I'm having fun. We are having some fun outside with the real power washer. We have been doing a power washing switcheroo where I've been playing Power Washing Simulator for 5 minutes and then I've been coming outside to power wash in real life. I just clean my walkway up here a little bit. I'm excited for spring and spring cleaning because that's my busy time of year. Yeah, winter sucks. But I'm gonna turn off my heat and run it out and turn off my machine and we'll finish off upstairs at the computer. We'll just push a little bit of dirt on the driveway. We're over here, why not? Boom, ça va. Oh, it's so loud. All right. Always discharge your hose. So you don't know who's gonna pick it up next. All right. Back inside, we'll wrap things up. This has been a fun little experiment. Thank you very much. Anybody who's joined along here for Power Washing Switcharoo. It's So back up here. And a little bit of a tear, but we are back. All right. A little wet and wild there at the end. It is a dirty job. You do get dirty. Take this GoPro off here. And we're gonna turn that off. Okay. Turn it off, please. All right. So thank you very much for joining me. We were doing a 5-minute switcheroo, playing PowerWashing Simulator for 5 minutes, and then going outside and power washing in real life. My name is Andrew Meads. This was fun. I think I want to do this again for sure. Hopefully things are going to get even better and better. Right now I learned how to live stream from the GoPro, which is really cool. What I really want to do is you come out on an actual job with me, and I'd love some up close action shots so you can kind of see this awesome contrast, dirty to clean, right in front of your eyes, but in real life and in real time. I think that would be a very, very cool thing. So that's what I'm working towards. So again, thanks for anybody who's watched this, joined along. I gotta get going now, but I hope you have a great rest of your day. Have a good one, and cheers.